Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Horath and we are playing Hearts of Iron 4 on veteran difficulty as the Germans. Welcome back. We are moving into phase 2 with our construction plan. We're basically finished with our 3 stacks of civilian factories that are all operating at max efficiency now. And we moved forward to build refineries to solve our oil and rubber problems. I mean, I can get oil. Don't get me wrong, and we will. I'm definitely going to go down towards Romania and get some oil. Poor Italy doesn't have any oil at all. They are even worse off than we are. On the other hand, they have at least 2 rubber in Ethiopia. But yeah, rubber is few and far between. So definitely have to go after it. We might go into the Middle East. Get some oil from there, but there's also rich oil over down here, and also some tungsten. Tungsten is what we need for our tanks, and it doesn't look like I can get that very easily because there's not a lot of it in Europe. There's some in Slovakia over here, but other than that, tungsten is difficult to get. I could get some in Greece, which I need. I think we're gonna have to do that, and then I just have to trade it from Sweden. So well, we're gonna get a couple more civilian factories that I can trade away for tungsten. But yeah, we're moving towards our high-tech panzers. We're researching Panzer IV and the Leopard or Leopard, and the Sonderkraftfahrzeug 11, which is a mechanized infantry unit. So that's definitely going to be helpful. And we're also moving towards an extra research slot. So that should be good as well. Training new units in our training army. Because we need as many boots on the ground as we can. Don't really have a problem now producing the equipment. I wonder if I shouldn't increase the training of units. We're near there now, where we would be with our production efficiency if we wouldn't play on veteran difficulty. We're going to be severely handicapped. But oh well. At least we managed to reduce our panzer needs. I think we lost a good amount of panzers because we trained. We just had them in the Heeresgruppe Ost, and they basically lost those guys. Maybe I should pull some of them out. Oh, maybe not. Okay, and we've got our maintenance company, which is going to be one of the steps towards getting a good panzer regiment. I wonder if I shouldn't go for that one. Just to have Panzer Company readily available. It's 1 year ahead. 39. It's going to increase the reliability even more. Might not be a bad idea. We're going full on Panzer, but I think I need one to at least to go after the land doctrine. Also, that's just a year ahead now, but it's not really that important at the moment. But that is a thing now. 3% reduced research time. I think I have to go for that one. Do also have reduced research time for that one. Oh, that's still 2 years ahead. I thought I had a bonus for that one. Didn't I? Don't I? I thought we had one for rocketry. Yeah, let's go for the computing machine. It's 260 days though. Well, it'll pay off. We still have we still need 4% more research time just because we're playing on veteran, so it'll be good to get rid of that sooner rather than later. And we're gonna get another research slot in a couple of days. That'll help us go after the land doctrine. We want Erwin Rommel for our Panzer army. Just not sure if we should do that now. Oh yeah, we also need to go after the new infantry equipment. I think that is due in 38. Hooray! New research slot. Very good. So now that we've done that, I think we want to go for the Anschluss to get Austria. Very good. Let's have a look into the research and our new slot. So we're doing that. That's fine. Yeah, that is 38. I think we should go for the improved infantry equipment. It's also increasing the attack of our motorized and mechanized infantry soft attack, and the leg infantry as well. I think that's alright. Yeah, I think we want to go with these two. Although, I mean, going for the land doctrine is good as well. Let's have a look at what we're researching. Doing that. It's just a question if we increase the present or if we increase the future. 150 days, 156 days. 142 days. Now we're gonna go all out. We're gonna go panzer all the way. Doesn't really make sense to do anything else. We'll get the other things sooner or later. Let's modify the government. What should we do here? Aircraft designer, High Command, Chief of Air Force, Chief of Army. I mean, we could use some organization, but I think the division speed is more important. Moving our units quickly is very important for leading any sort of blitzkrieg. So should we go for motorization or infantry equipment? Let's have a look at what those guys do. Click for details. So that's basically the stats of our infantry, right? So soft attack 9, soft attack 6, hard attack 1.5, hard attack 1. I mean, it's a 50% increase. Piercing 5, piercing 4. It's always very reliable, but they are slow. 28 defense, 22 defense, and one more breakthrough. Breakthrough 4, breakthrough 5. This is a really fast one. 10 kilometers. That's 12 kilometers. I think we're going to go for these guys instead of the real infantry. Because we're going to have rubber, we're going to have oil. I think that's going to be fine. Although the research bonus of the other things is going to apply for these things as well. Yeah. Now we're gonna go all out blitzkrieg. Why not? And we're moving towards Anschluss. Lots of construction coming along. Yeah, we're moving towards that synthetic refinery. I like it. And we're also moving towards building the first military factory. Really good. Really good. So now let's start. Let's just start giving some orders over here. Total artillery, oh well. But the infantry equipment is going to be rather useful still. Even old infantry equipment can be used to recruit divisions and also to let them train. You can tell the divisions what they should use. So they can just use up the old equipment, then use the new one. Building that stuff should be really fast. That is all the research slots that we're gonna get, but we need to use them efficiently. We got already 700,000 boots on the ground. If we do a successful Anschluss of Austria, then we're gonna get their army, but I don't really want them, so just gonna get rid of them, add them to our manpower pool. So I don't want their division templates. I'm not keen on that. We're getting army experience nicely. That's good. Definitely gonna need it. But it's expensive to get it if you let all your armies train. On the other hand, we have a lot of infantry equipment and support equipment. Maybe we should actually start exercising some of these armies. Maybe I could. I'm gonna try it. Let these guys exercise. And let's see how that affects our thing. Okay. How's that going now? Yeah, still alright. We're not making huge gains. And the total artillery is somewhat lacking now. And we're losing a lot of artillery. Okay, well, I can deal with that. So let's go towards that. Let's go towards that. That. Let's go like that. And then we're gonna do that. Okay, so now we're getting 2.6 per day. That should nullify that. It doesn't really. We're using too much artillery. It's fine though. Use that old stuff up. Have trouble obtaining enough tungsten for maximum production efficiency. I guess so. Yeah, we're lacking tungsten. I think you need tungsten for the rounds of these things, not really for the production of themselves. But yeah, if the Anschluss goes through, then we'll have a couple of civilian factories that we can trade away. Well, maybe it's not really worth it to have them all exercise. Stop those guys. Oh well, no. These guys actually need exercise. Alright then, these guys don't. So stop that. Yeah, these guys need to level up. These are already regulars, so that's fine then. Come on, research faster. Let's go down with the speed for the Anschluss. And we're gonna get 10 army experience for this as well. Very good. Hooray! Anschluss. Repeated uprisings in Austria clearly show that the people there long to be united with our Reich. It is now time to take action and allow the will of the people to be made manifest. How can anyone say that Austria is not German? The Anschluss of Austria. After a successful coup d'etat by the local Nazi party in Vienna, German troops have crossed the Austrian border and taken control of the country. No fighting has been reported and the German soldiers were greeted by cheering crowds in the cities. In a speech before a massive crowd at the Heldenplatz in Vienna, Hitler announced the Anschluss of Austria, annexing the country into Germany. The oldest eastern province of the German people shall be, from this point on, the newest bastion of the German Reich. Welcome to the Reich. I'm always I'm never sure if I should say that German Reich or English Reich. Yeah, we've got these guys now with some interesting consequences. It increases our army power significantly, but I'm not really sure if I want these guys. Could just get rid of them. Got some political power from this, I think. We need another national focus. And let's just have a look. Yeah, we gain 10 more civilian factories. That's great. Do we also gain some military factories, but we're already using them again. That's fine though. Didn't get any more tungsten. Guess I have to buy that. I'm going to buy it as soon as we start really producing our high-level panzers. Definitely moving in the right direction. So what do we want for national focus? We could go with demand the Sudetenland. Could also reassert our eastern claims. Increasing war tension by 3. Let's go for a demand Sudetenland. Yeah, let's go for it. Why not? We'll try to go as far as I can without actually starting a war. That is the idea. So, aircraft designer, what do we want? I do think that we want close air support, so we're gonna go for Junkers. Okay, very good. Got no template for the medium tanks, that's fine. We still need some oil, some tungsten. We don't need any rubber anymore, interesting. So we definitely finished one of our synthetic refineries. Very good. Also production plan. Franken, Hessen. We're producing 2 of these simultaneously. I'm alright with it. I'm fine with it. So we got 49 military factories. We definitely need to increase that by a lot. But we also got to increase production speed, so these guys are being built very fast now. Because they're only about half as expensive, or exactly half as expensive as a civilian factory. We've got a couple of bonuses to the speed with which these things are built. It's only April 38. I think we're doing pretty well. I mean, we need to do a couple more things. Definitely need to build up the submarine fleet, and we also need more aircraft. We're gonna have a bad time. What? No factories assigned. What? What's happening? What's happening? That's not what we want. Guys, that's not right. How did that happen? Oh. Oh well, we'll be fine. But that is annoying. Why did I lose the production efficiency for that? I didn't tell them to take all the factories from the other guys. Guess I need to do some submarine research as well. And now we're also again lacking oil and stuff. Ooh, we still need people over here. So I think we're going to go for more close air support. And maybe more fighters as well. I'm not that keen on the tactical bombers because we won't really bomb anyone. I think the air war on Britain was a stupid thing to do. A half-assed and stupid thing to do. Okay, well we got 95 army experience, which is going to help us in creating a new panzer template. I want a medium and a heavy panzer template. It's definitely something that needs to happen. We're moving there in a good fashion. And, well, I'm not going to start the template right away. I'm going to wait for that guy. But we definitely start producing the Panzerkampfwagen 4 and the Leopard as soon as we can. Can I do anything that increases my research further? That gives me any bonuses? Japan, maybe? Nope. Nope. Well, I could go for naval rearmament. Naval effort. No, that would have been worthwhile, I guess. Then you can go for Plan Z. And then we can befriend Denmark, befriend Norway, befriend Sweden. Interesting. German naval intimidation focus. I could also befriend the Netherlands. Gains conquer focus against Denmark. Gains conquer focus against Norway. Interesting. Transport ship, landing craft, advanced landing craft. Alright then. That's fine. Still moving forward with our plan. I do think that the construction is going along very nicely. Not sure if I really want to antagonize Sweden. I want them to trade me some tungsten. Because I'm planning to be somewhat independent with my oil. At least we're moving towards that direction. I really like the fact that we can now build with nearly 4 full stacks. I'm gonna get some more civilian factories as soon as we get the Sudetenland. I hope. Let's have a look. 75 civilian factories at the moment. It's looking good. Definitely need to keep some political power in the backhand, because if we get to fate of Czechoslovakia, we can decide if we take a little bit, or if we make them a puppet, if we only take the Czechs, or if we also take Slovakia. And taking everything is what I would prefer, but that costs a bit of political power. So I'm going to keep that in the back pocket. It might be a bit crazy to go so heavily on the tanks, but I do think that could be what helps us. And we definitely do have the industrial capacity to pump out a lot of tanks if we want to. Definitely going hard on the military factories as well. That's moving forward at a very brisk pace. Why did we lose 1 civilian factory? We had 11 before. Why is it 10 now? I don't understand. Oh well. It's fine, I guess. I mean, can't have been bombarded. That would be wrong. Menkuku has capitulated. So Chiang Kai-shek has announced that the cowardly Mengjiang nation could no longer withstand the pressure from the overwhelming presence of Chinese forces throughout the country. The Mengjiang government chose to flee the country and has gone into exile. Their main forces have capitulated and China is now in control of their home area. Though the war continues elsewhere, this is a great victory for China. Let's just have a look at what they do. I think they basically destroyed the puppet of Japan? Yeah, I guess so. I think they took that one. Yeah, oh well. China is definitely making a stand here, but I don't think they can really do it against Japan. I'm not quite certain, but... I'm getting low on manpower. And we would definitely... let's go for support equipment. Man, I desperately need another research slot to upgrade my infantry equipment. It's gonna be a bad day if we get into World War II with old infantry equipment. Because we're using a lot of infantry. I mean, our training army is now 33 units strong. We should send some of them into the south. On the other hand, these infantry divisions, I'm not sure if they're going to see much action. I mainly want to rely on the panzers. But you can't really lead a war at that time only with panzers. You definitely need the infantry in some form or fashion. But I mainly want to use them as garrison troops and for defensive purposes. Okay, so talks have been held in Munich between the leaders of Germany, Britain, France and Italy to discuss the future of Czechoslovakia. Both the British and French have accepted our claims to the Sudetenland as legitimate, and their previous offers of support to the Czechs have been rescinded. Recognizing the hopelessness of their situation, the Czechs have surrendered the Sudeten territories to us. Their oppressed German inhabitants will at long last be brought into the Vaterland. This is a historic day for Germany. So, we got the Munich Agreement. German demands for the Sudeten territory in Czechoslovakia, which is home to a considerable German minority, have intensified. At a summit held in Munich, Germany, Britain, France and Italy sought to find a diplomatic solution to the so-called Sudeten crisis. Czechoslovakia was not invited to attend. That's insulting. An agreement was reached in which Germany annexes the Sudetenland but will not pursue any further territorial gains in Europe. Mr. Chamberlain spoke to crowds in London. For the second time, a Prime Minister has returned from Germany bringing peace with honor. I believe it is peace for our time. Peace for now, at least. I think we say that because we are the evil Germans doing the the evil stuff in here. But yeah, that has grown the German Reich. And we're getting 2 more civilian factories. Yeah, it would be really cool if we could get a 4th stack. That would allow us to build stuff really, really fast. Definitely like it. I definitely think that we made good progress here, but I guess I'm going to end it now. We're not that far away from getting our big panzers. I'm definitely not going to start the war before I get that, so we're just going to eat Czechoslovakia, go after that, and then we're going to pause until we can do Danzig or war. But yeah, for now I'm going to end it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give me a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if you want to see more of the series in the future, then please consider subscribing to the channel. I do hope that you join me next time. Thanks and bye bye.